ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome to our ISKCON Gurula official YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss 66th chapter of 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, in which we will hear about Paundraka. Paundraka, while as we have discussed in last chapter, 65 chapter, Lord Baladev went to Vrindavan and he stayed there for 2 months. We have discussed it. So King Paundraka of Karusa, encouraged by fools, announced that he was the real Vasudeva. Thus he challenged Lord Krishna with the following message, as described in chapter 66, text 5. Vasudevo vatirnoham eko eva nachaparha bhutanam anukampartham tvam tu mithya vidam tyaja. And that means Vasudeva avatirno. I am Vasudeva. I have descended. Eko eva nachapara. I am alone and there is no other else. Nachapara. Bhutanam anukampartham. So if someone says, why you have descended? Bhutanam anukampartham. But to have compassion or to give mercy to the living entities, I have descended. So tvam tu mithya vidam tyaja. But you are a liar. You have possessed this Shankachakra Gada Padma. These things you reject. I mean you give up. When yes, in the purport, Vishwanath Chakravarti says, actually it has another meaning by Saraswati Devi. Vishwanath Chakravarti has described it. That means I am not Vasudeva incarnate, but rather you alone. No, by meaning of these Sanskrit words, one can understand this thing. You should give up your false claim to this position. Vishwanath Chakravarti says, I am not Vasudeva incarnate, but rather you alone, and no one else are Vasudeva. This is Sanskrit. Since you have descended to show mercy to the living beings, please make me give up my false designation, which is like that of an austere claiming to be silver. So when Ugrasena and the members of his royal family assembly heard Paundraka's foolish boast, they all laughed heartily. Sri Krishna then told Paundraka's messenger to convey a message to this master. If, O fool, I will force you to give up the so-called Sudarshan disc and the other divine symbols of mine you have dared to assume. And when you lie down on the battlefield, you will become the shelter of dogs. Lord Krishna then went to Kasi. Paundraka, seeing the Lord preparing for battle, quickly came out of the city to confront him with his army. His friend Kasiraj followed him, leading the rear guard. Just as the fire of universal devastation destroys every living being in all directions, so Lord Krishna annihilated the armies of Paundraka and Kasiraj. Then after chastising Paundraka, the Lord beheaded both him and Kasiraj with his Sudarshan disc. Thereafter he returned to Dwaraka, because Paundraka had constantly meditated on the Supreme Lord. Even dressing like him, he gained liberation. Even if he was killed by the Lord, but he got liberation. When Krishna beheaded Kasiraj, the king said, flew into his city. The Lord, he can do anything. And generally when one cuts one's head, that head lies down that there only. But by the arrangement of the Lord, this head flew into the city of this Kasi, and when his queens, sons and other relatives saw it, they all began to lament. At the time, a son of Kasirajas named Sudakshina wanted to avenge his father's death, began worshipping Lord Shiva with the intention of destroying his father's killer. Gratified by Sudakshina's worship, Lord Shiva offered him a choice of benedictions. Though Lord Shiva knew that what will happen, but still then Lord Shiva wanted to give him boon because he worshipped him. So Lord Sudakshina asked for a means to kill the one who had slain his father. The Lord Shiva advised him to worship the Dakshinagni fire with black magic rituals. This Sudakshina did, with the result that a fearsome demon with a body of flames appeared from the pit of the sacrificial fire. The demon rose up carrying a fiery trident and at once set off for Dwaraka. The residents of Lord Krishna's capital became terrified as the demon approached the city, but Lord Krishna assured them of protection and dispatched his Sudarshan Chakra to oppose the magic creation of Lord Shiva. The Sudarshana overpowered the demon, who then returned to Varanasi and burned Sudakshina to ashes. Together with his priests, the Sudarshana disc, following the demon, entered the Varanasi and burned the entire city to the ground. Then the Lord's disc returned to his side in Dwaraka. In this way, we see that it will be described in the 88th chapter, when one worships the Lord, what benefits he gets, and when one worships others, what benefits or harms he gets. Just like this Sudakshina, he worshipped Lord Shiva, but finally he was destroyed. But if you would have worshipped Lord Krishna, you would have got liberation, and he would have been in the spiritual world. So this is our lesson from this chapter. So I thank you for listening to my lecture, and I will request you to subscribe, share, and like our channel and get the blessings of the Lord. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.